Okay, Saad, let's see what you've done here. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit because I can't really see it. Okay, so the first thing is, as opposed to putting outline here, you need to just put the title of the article for your outline. Okay, and as I said in class, you should have point form here, yeah? And you need to look at what information you need to record. It looks like it's the correct information, but you're writing in full sentences. What is the anterior front now, and why do we need to know it? Good. Okay, but you need to answer that, yeah? Why do we need to know it? You should be saying exactly why we need to know it. The reason to conduct this study was to assess the size and tension, well, not the tension, but the size of the anterior front now. It is important to examine newborns and infants. Why is it important? You need to answer these questions. Okay, the study aims to establish normal standards for anterior frontal and Arab community. Okay, so this is the first time you've said Arab. So why are you measuring Arab? Yeah, it does say that in the introduction. So you're missing that information in the introduction in your outline. Materials and methods. The number of people who they don't take the study, people that are studied, right? And you can just not have that sentence and just put the 200, 100 males, 100 females. Okay, study conducted. Okay, good. That's the when and where. Excellent. Okay, it's conducted by normal vaginal birth. Okay, good. So we can condense this to one sentence, right? And then, yeah, so you need to, I think you're missing a little bit of information here on the how and a little bit more about the patients, okay? But that's pretty good. Okay, the result. Okay, we don't need to know the average weight. This has nothing to do with the aim, and has nothing to do with the conclusion. So we don't need to know about the girls' and boys' weight. That's not important. Okay, so now you have the AF range from 1 to 4.4. Okay, that's okay, but you really want to talk about the conclusion, what they say in the conclusion, and they found that there was a sex difference. So, like you say here, there is a sex difference. So you need to tell us the average for each sex, not the general average. Because in the conclusion, they say that they need to have standards for both boys and girls, right? Okay, so you missed something in the conclusion as well. But let's just see how your writing is. Okay, good. You have the title here. Good. The full title. Anterior frontal size is important because it may help in the early recognition of disorder of skeletal malformation. Okay, that's good. Be careful, you're basically copying here. Okay, the reason to conduct this study, because it is important. Okay, but you've actually said why it's important here. Okay, so you don't need this sentence. This sentence actually says nothing. It's the same as the sentence above it, okay? This study aims, but you do need to say something about Arab children, yeah? This study aims to establish normal standards for anterior frontal size for Arab community, okay? Okay, number of people who've taken the study, again, they're not taking the study, they are being studied, is 200, okay? And it's not people, it's newborns, right? So you need to clarify that, okay? You need to be a little bit more accurate with your language. Okay, the study was conducted, good, from January, okay, excellent. It conducted by normal, okay, the study was conducted by? Because when you have it, that refers to the subject of the previous statement, this study. So the study was conducted by normal vaginal birth? That doesn't make sense, right? So you need to say who was studied, okay? The results showed that the mean, okay, again, you don't need that information. Okay, it's okay to mention the range, but you really need to say it for the sex differences like you say in your second sentence here. Okay, there's no significant difference between OFC. Okay, what is OFC? You're using a short form here, we don't know what that means. And this is the circumference of the head. So this is a detail we don't need, actually. Okay? So the last page says. Okay, in the future, according to the authors, a search should be made for, okay. Alright. You're missing key information regarding the aim aside, yeah? You go look at the aim and look at what they say about the aim in the conclusion. Remember, they're trying to set norms for Arab babies for AF size. You've mentioned none of that in the conclusion. Okay, so you're missing some key information here. But pretty good, okay? It looks like you're in the word count. You got most of the information, although you're missing the key information from the conclusion. Much better, okay? So if you want to rewrite, or at least rewrite the conclusion, okay, that's what I would suggest. Okay, good job.